I said that because we're gonna review the fandom. It's I'm yeah, it's gonna suck. Everything is just gonna be toxic and terrible. And yeah, I'm gonna tear this fandom apart, like, and Miles Rants On mode. And by the way, Miles Rants On is coming in September, so yeah, if you keep asking me that, it's gonna be in September. So yeah. Yeah, we're gonna review the fandom and another bunch of things that I'll be talking about. And the ground rules are, like, I shouldn't be cursing. If I can, then I'll just blow out of my mind. All right, I'll just go in my closet, ruin my room, and everything. So, I will clean it up, by the way. But yeah. So let's get into it. This is part 2 of Voltron Legendary Defender Cons Edition. Lotor. Sorry if I butchered your name, but I don't care, Lotor. Fuck yourself. Alright, if you like this character, that's fine. I won't hit on you or whatever. I just don't like this character. And it's just so terrible. Alright, the voice actor does a pretty good job voicing him, and I will give him a round of applause for that. But everything else is just so predictable about him. He's just one of those Loki villains. You know what I mean? You know, ones like Loki, Gaston, Bucky, Maleficent. No, not that one. There you go. And Lotor is one of those characters without the charm or likability. And even though I don't like Loki, at least he has some likability to him. But with Lotor, there's nothing. The only thing interesting about him is that he started genocide, and that was really interesting. And also, genocide means the deliberate killing of a large group of people, especially those of a particular ethnic group or nation. So yeah, that's the only thing that I find interesting about this character, that he started a whole genocide, but everything else is just garbage, like, to the point where I just can't stand this character anymore. And thank God that he's dead. Oh wait, did I do a spoiler warning? Oh crap. Oh, thank God I did, thank God. And the fact that he was the son of Zarkon was really disappointing to me. And, oh good God. Thank God that you said. Okay, so yeah, that's what I thought about Lotor. Again, if you like this character, that's fine. Next con. Con number 2. The reused transformation scenes. This is gonna be one of my minor cons, since it doesn't really, it's not really that big because of a con, because, like, it's not that important. But I'm still counting this, though, because, like, I have one particular problem with this, or two particular problems with this that I will state right now. It's repetitive, and the reason why is because they want to save a lot of money for this animation, which is really understandable, but at least swap some lions. Like, since Alora's piloting the blue lion, why can't she she just repaint it pink, or maybe just swap the lions like and Lance's lion could be on the right lion and Hunk's lion on the left. It could be really cool if they did that, but they didn't, and it was really confusing to me, and it's really repetitive. Number 2, it's really overblown. Like, it's like one of the Marvel intros. Like, we know that it's a Marvel movie. Get on with the next scene, please. Thank you. But you know what? I get it. It's because they're trying to sell new toys, and they're trying to get them sacks. So yeah, I get it. It's just because they want new toys to sell and the kids to be happy and whatever. So yeah, I get it. Advertisements, saving money. Yeah, I get that, but it's still repetitive as fuck. Wait a minute. No! Hey, Miles, now you can't curse on your channel anymore. What you gonna do about it now? What the fucking fuck is with your voice? You gave me this voice. Well, it sounds retarded. Well, just give me your money and I'll be on my way. Number 1, YouTube, you're making this video longer than it needs to be, and no, you're not getting my money. Can you please shut up so I can get this review done? Very well, but I'll be back next time. Just you wait. Right. Now where were we? Oh right, this transformation scene is overblown and repetitive. Can you please stop? Con number 3. It can get boring at times. Jesus. Before you shoot me with guns, could you please just listen to my opinion? Oh, good God. Now, look, the reason why I said this is because it can get boring over exposition. Over expositioning something can get a little bit boring, and that's the reason why I don't like it. And it just makes me want to see the fight scenes instead of the talking scenes. Even though I do like them and makes them have character development, it just doesn't work when it gets boring all the time. You just want some intensity to it. Also, like many reviewers say, show, don't tell. And Voltron does this, but they barely do it. And most of the time, they just do use exposition instead of just showing the characters how they feel. They do that, but they barely just show instead of telling. It kind of makes me feel bored, like the last Airbender movie. But in season 7, they've been doing better. I'm not gonna tell you any spoilers, and also we'll get into that later with the Adam controversy. But it's getting good so far. I'm not gonna go spoil anything, but you should go watch it, and I can't wait until it ends. But yeah, Voltron Riders. Next time, show, don't tell. Got it? Good. And the moment that you've all been waiting for. Here comes the fandom rant. Yeah, I'm gonna rant on the fandom. It fucking sucks. Con number 4. The fandom. You thought that the Steven Universe fandom was bad. You thought that the Gravity Falls fandom was bad. You thought that actually every fandom was bad. But no. This fandom has to be one of the worst fandoms that I've ever seen. And I will tell you why. But cue the Miles Rants on intro right now. Hey guys, Miles here, and welcome to Voltron's on episode 0 because this is not an official canon episode of Voltron's on. Yes, there's a canon. But you know what? I'm just gonna ignore that. But I will, yes, be talking about the Voltron fandom with my best friend Miles here. Say hi, Miles. Hi. I'm excited to rip this fandom apart with you, Miles. Rants on Miles. Yeah, that's how I feel about this fandom. The toxicity is over 100, and everything about this fandom is just garbage. The people in the fandom, they don't act like fans, they act like bullies. And the ships are god awful, except for plants, which we'll get into, and everything else. I won't go in depth with the fandom, but if you want to go check out these 3 videos, that'll be great, because they did an amazing job reviewing the fandom and how toxic and terrible this fandom is. So yeah, let's get into the fandom. It started in season 1. People were happy, a lot of positivity was going around, and yeah, no death threats, nothing. Until season 2 came out. But you know what, let's get into where it started. When Netflix actually announced that there was going to be a Voltron reboot, people were excited. Kids were excited. Even adults who actually grew up with the show were excited. So they watched the show and they loved it. And then those people came. You know, the shippers, and things were different. The Voltron fandom was still good. It was just started to become weird with shippers, fan artists. I'm not saying that these people are garbage. These people are really talented people and they deserve to be loved. But the problem is that the toxicity with the other people are just really mind-boggling. And I'll tell you why. Again, I won't go in depth with the fandom. I'll just talk about 3 things why this fandom really sucks. And if you're a part of the fandom and you're really nice, I won't be talking about you because you guys are really nice people. But I'm just gonna talk about the most of the fandom, the 80% of the fandom, not not you guys. So yeah, if that really offended you, I'm sorry. Number 1, harassment to the cast and crew. They were harassing the everyone crap out of these tons of people. Case in point, this tweet. Yep, you read that correctly. Someone blackmailed Voltron staff to take them down. And I have this to say.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Yep, that was my reaction to this. The fact that you want your ship to be canon is one of the most despicable things that you've ever done. The blackmail that you want your ship to be canon is just really despicable to me. And also despicable to the staff and crew that have worked on the show to give you one of the best shows that you've ever seen, and you blackmailed them. Okay. Next point. Yep, you read that correctly. The fandom almost got this show canned. I mean, can you blame them? All they want to do is just kill out the fandom and the controversy surrounding it and the death threats. But that's not how fandoms work. They're like zombies. As much as you want to kill them off, it'll take a while to kill them. So yeah, I think that Netflix isn't wrong or right on this one. to cancel the show, but at least we got the show renewed for another season, a final season. So yeah. But here are my predictions how they wanted to cancel this show. Oh yeah, this is gonna be cringy and cheesy from a 14-year-old. Dude, we gotta destroy this fandom.
But how, Mr. Netflix?
We have to cancel the show, Victor.
No, Mr. Netflix.
Oh, there you are. Don't cancel Voltron, please. But it sucks. The fandom or the show? The fandom, yes. But these people are working really hard. I mean, even though the fandom sucks, I mean, you should just renew it for another season and then be done with it. Instead of just destroying the fandom. Okay. We'll renew for another season. And I have to call them. So get out of my house. You too, Victor. So yeah, that's my prediction. Seriously, fandom, shut the fuck. And finally, the Adam controversy. Remember earlier when I said that we're gonna talk about the Adam controversy? Well, here we go. Here's the Adam controversy. So early in the season 7 trailer, we get to see a flashback of Shiro's memories, in which we meet Adam, Shiro's quote-unquote significant other. And then the fandom went crazy. The fans were hyped as hell that they would get a great representation of the LGBT, and their high expectations went. And honestly, I couldn't really blame them. Now, as much as I hate the fandom, I do think that they should have the LGBT community get represented, you know, and like the lesbians should get represented, the gays should be get represented, the aces, the bis, you know, everybody from the LGBT, and it's called flirting. And even though it's a kid's show, this is but again, this is Voltron. They should know better than this. So I do sympathize with the fandom that they should deserve what they wanted. But what I don't really sympathize with is making a petition saying that the writers are homophobes and faggots, and saying that Adam is the worst character of Voltron, even though we barely get to see him. I mean, Adam is going to be a part of the series, guys. We'll probably get to see more flashbacks in the next season. So, what's the point of complaining? Guys, you should know better than this. I mean, the guys at the Voltron staff and Steamer are working really, really hard to give you one of the best shows that I've made. Even though I mentioned this earlier, they still do care about the show and about gays. But it doesn't mean that you should harass and say fuck off to the people who are giving you the best show and on Netflix. Even though you guys are fans, you're acting like haters. You're acting like total haters. You're making people confused. Are you hating this show or not? So here's a message to you. Don't harass people. Okay? Okay. I think the show is really good, just try and avoid the fandom. This show gets a solid 9 out of 10. So my old ending was shit, so I made a new one. The reason why is because of how short and selfish it was, so I created a new one, and I hope that you like this. It's a sort of an update, sort of a thank you, and yeah, so I hope you like it. So I want to say thank you not only to you guys, but also to Burster MFG. He helped me make the thumbnail, and it looks amazing so far. I mean, I did a few things, but they weren't as much as hard work that he did. So thank you, Burster. And go check out his channel. I'll put a link in the description below. Also,